Hey guys, welcome back to another Bitcoin technical analysis video. I hope you guys are doing amazing. So if you're like me and many other crypto traders and investors, then you have probably been wondering, when is the Bitcoin bottom? Okay, you've probably been asking yourself this question ever since Bitcoin dropped all the way from 30,000 to 17,000. Okay. That was a massive Bitcoin crash. And since then, Bitcoin has not even made it back up near 30,000 at all. It's just been going sideways between 17,000 and 24,000. This is where Bitcoin has been ever since it crashed from 30,000. So you're probably wondering, just like me, when is Bitcoin going to start going back up? Okay, is it going to start going back up this month? Is it going to start going back next month? Like, when the hell is Bitcoin going to start pumping back up? Because when Bitcoin starts pumping, that's when we all make money, right? We make money when Bitcoin is pumping, especially if you're someone who invests in crypto, right? But hey, I got the answer for you. In this video, I am going to analyze the chart for you and tell you exactly when Bitcoin is about to pump. Okay, I've been able to analyze the chart here very well the past few hours, and I was able to finally see a pattern that is showing me exactly where Bitcoin could potentially start heading in the next coming days, coming weeks. Okay, so make sure you stick around to the end to find that out. All right, so I'm going to start out by analyzing the weekly time frame, just so we can have like the bigger picture of what's happening. So let's go here in the past and see what happened in Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin was trading above 30,000, okay, back in like March, you can clearly see it had support between 28,000 and 30,000, right? So this was the support for Bitcoin back then. And Bitcoin was doing a very good job holding that support up until June of 2020. In June of 2020, Bitcoin ended up losing this support of 28,000 and 30,000. Bitcoin ended up losing that support. And the moment that happened, that is when Bitcoin dumped really hard all the way down to 17,600. Okay. So now since Bitcoin broke this 28,000 support, this is now going to be like a major resistance for Bitcoin once Bitcoin decides to start going back up. Now, whenever the price breaks a support, right, and it starts falling down, usually before it drops even lower, it's going to go and retest that support, which is now a resistance, right? However, when Bitcoin broke this 28,000 support, it didn't really go back to retest it that much. It actually did reverse, but it only stopped at around 25,000. When it was reversing, it didn't even make it up to like 28,000. It only stopped around 25,000. And then from there, it just started falling back down. Okay. So now, as it is falling, it hasn't really gone that much low. Ever since it went to 17,600, that is the price that Bitcoin has just been hanging, and it's been there for so many months now. It's just hanging right there. And to me, that seems like that might be the bottom. It seems like 17,000 might be the bottom for Bitcoin, just because we've been sitting there for so long. Okay. Now, what I was waiting to see was a pattern. Okay. I was waiting to see a bullish reversal pattern that will show me when Bitcoin is going to start reversing back up towards 30,000. And finally, after like what, 3 months, Bitcoin has finally printed that bullish reversal pattern. And this is what I would like to share with you guys in this video, okay? So let me jump to the daily time frame. The pattern is more clear on the daily time frame. Here we are in the daily time frame. Now that bullish reversal pattern that I was able to spot here on the daily time frame is actually a falling wedge, okay? We have a falling wedge pattern here that Bitcoin has printed on the daily time frame. You can clearly see it. This bottom part here is the support. And then this top part here is resistance. And you can clearly see Bitcoin has been trading within this falling wedge, and it has been respecting both the support and resistance very, very well. Now with this pattern, before Bitcoin can start pumping up towards 30,000, we need a breakout, obviously. We need a breakout out of this pattern to the upside. Okay, has that breakout happened yet? Let's analyze it further. I'm going to zoom in so you can see. So if I zoom in closer to this pattern here, you'll see we did attempt to break out here back in September 12th. Bitcoin did attempt to break out of this pattern. However, it got rejected massively, and then it ended up dumping all the way back down to 18,000. And then when it came back down here, it found support again, right along this line, which was to be expected. And then we came here a second time to attempt to break it, but we got rejected again and came back down. Now, the third time here, Bitcoin tried again, another rejection, but this time around, okay, even though we did get rejected, Bitcoin is still trading outside of this pattern. Now, what does this mean? Okay, this means that, you know, the bulls are really trying to hold this support. This line here is now acting as support because we are currently outside of it, right? So the bulls are really trying to hold this so that they can push the price up higher, and they can continue to hold this support as long as they stay above 18,600. The moment we get a daily candle close below 18,600, then this will just get Bitcoin to dump right back. And if we do fall back down, then we might end up finding support again once more along this line. And then hopefully that will be the last time that Bitcoin will drop down to 17,000. And then hopefully from there, it will push back up with a high buy volume, which will enable Bitcoin to just pump all the way to 30,000. Obviously, it's not going to go all the way to 30,000 just like that. It has a lot of resistance on the way, okay? The first major resistance that Bitcoin needs to break as of right now is the 20,500 resistance, okay? This is the major resistance it has to break, and I believe that this will be a piece of cake to break. Once we drop back down to 17,000 once more, which I believe is something that's going to happen before that massive pump to the upside, I believe Bitcoin will dump once more to 17,000. So once we dump back, then I believe this is when a lot of buyers are going to come in and push the price of Bitcoin way above 20,500. And then once we break this 20,500 resistance, then we are heading towards the next major resistance, which is around 22,000. Okay, around 22,000 would be where the next major resistance is for Bitcoin. Now, the target of this falling wedge pattern is like around 25,000. So I expect Bitcoin to head all the way to 25,000 this is going to be a major resistance. 25,000 would be the next major resistance for Bitcoin after 22,500. So this is the action I see Bitcoin taking in the next coming days, is a dump back to 17,000 once more. And then from there, it is going to pump very hard towards 25,000. This is it, guys. This is it. We finally have a bullish reversal pattern, and that is a falling wedge. You can clearly see it. So this is the right moment to be accumulating Bitcoin, because very, very soon, Bitcoin is finally going to rise and shine. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna end it here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed, and also I invite you guys to join the Telegram group if you would like to be getting this type of analysis more often than on YouTube. So definitely check it out. The link is in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Have an amazing day.